Ladies and gentlemen, we have Taylor Swift on the show today to talk about her new album.
Oh my God, Taylor!
Swifties, get ready.
Swifties, get ready! It's a big day on the pod. She is here.
We all know she's making her podcast circuit right now. So
Yep.
She's doing us, and then she's doing Andrew Santino, and then she's doing Stavi, and then
She's doing Rogan. I heard
Rogan.
Yeah,
she's doing it all.
she's
The
doing
Owl, Dick Vitale files.
Dick Vitale's podcast. Yep. She's doing What's the Reality with AD. It's talking about Perfect Match. Yeah,
she's not doing Out of the Pods though.
I heard she's.
She said no to.
They don't get guests anymore out of the pods.
No, they just stopped caring, didn't they? Once AD came in, they were like, "Yeah, we're good."
I think they just get
our money. We sucked the money out of this. Now we can move on with our life.
I think they just get enough money that every time I see a clip from them, they're just like, so dating isn't fun. It's miserable.
Dating in the year 2025. Oh, no.
Let's talk about solo travel when you're really rich. Everybody can relate to that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're both filthy rich, aren't they?
Yeah.
They were rich before their season too, I think.
Yeah. They were very successful in their jobs, and then they were
they're big in the corporate level. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they were like, we can make even more money influencing
doing a podcast on the side.
Yeah, it's like us.
Yeah, we're big in the corporate world, you and I.
Yeah, this is more like a corporate
business boys is what they call it.
Because what we do on the side is we do podcast, how podcasting can make you a better CEO.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like improv.
Mm-hmm.
So we do podcasting workshops.
We do icebreakers over Zoom with people, and
really cool. And we're like, what would your podcast intro be for your executive suite and stuff like?
Yeah,
dude, this is it. We got to start.
We got to do.
Oh my God, we got to delete this from the podcast.
Microsoft, we're coming.
So, Love is Blind UK. Let's get into these Brits, eh? We got some nice geezer birds here, and some other chaps here in it.
Some dirty fucking dogs they use.
Dogs, yeah. No, I feel like
not really any dirty dogs though.
No, my red flags are going everywhere.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you think? Oh, Billy.
No, look, obviously.
Oh, Billy.
We all know the trope. All the guys are going to turn out being shitheads, except for Freddie, who's the most perfect man of all time.
Oh my God, Freddie's on this season?
No, I wish he was.
Where's Freddie? Oh, he's down in the morgue, but he'll come back up later.
Yes, him and Madison are having a fun time in the morgue, and Lucy's there too. No, this season we don't have any guys that are so outwardly weird or creepy from the beginning.
What, Patrick?
Well, Patrick is different. He's special.
Well, he's not weird. He's different. He just talks about his spleen all the time. His splenic awareness.
He's very aware of his spleen, which is good. You got to be aware of the organs in your body. Okay.
Do you think it's a little weird how Billy just pushed aside his whole divorce thing? Oh, I got divorced 5 years ago. We were just ships passing in the night. Just ships passing in the night. That's not a red flag.
She was military too, I think, his ex-wife.
Yeah. So what happened?
I don't know.
I need to know. He is a red flag.
Probably got married way too early in life, like all these guys do.
Yeah, but what happened? We need to know. We need the deeds. I'm not marrying this guy sight unseen unless I know why they got divorced. And she should be asking him questions instead of just worrying about getting married, Ashley.
Maybe one of them watched another one kill someone and then they have trauma from it. And so they got a divorce.
Well, that would be a good reason. But that's not the reason.
I'm just thinking about what the military, what could happen. I don't know. Probably violent. Some violence.
Why are you?
It's war.
This is a guy on Love is Blind. You know, it's probably that they took a picture with a camel or something and he got kicked, you know?
Could be. Yeah.
Kim says, this is from, we were talking about this on our Patreon. She says, you guys were just talking about the lack of men's intuition. Now Patrick is showing us splenic awareness.
That's
Wow.
true. That's
true.
true.
Men, isn't that like men have spleens and women don't, right? So like
Yeah,
men
that's
have
true.
splenic awareness, women don't. They don't have spleens.
They
So,
don't have spleens.
No, they wish they did.
Yeah. Lucky
Yeah.
us. We win
We
again.
have Y chromosomes and spleens. So that's what we got. But they have intuition, which is quite the trump card.
I don't know. Yeah. Would you trade your spleen for intuition?
No, because it gives me awareness, you know? Men are
Yeah.
men are
Then
notoriously
again, the
aware.
intuition. But the spleen.
But the spleen, baby.
Spleen, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you give up the spleen? You can't give
Dude,
up the spleen.
dude, this Patrick guy, he's very aware. In fact, Anu says that he's the most intelligent one there. So
Yeah,
apparently
he's
they
fucking
make you
deep,
smart
dude.
too.
He's deep
Yeah.
as shit.
Yeah, he's very deep. Should we just start breaking down Love is Blind UK?
Sure.
Yeah, I know that it's a bit of a slow start, but I really think that these men will unravel, and frankly, these women, you know.
If history proves itself to be correct, then we will see it again, right?
Yes, I think Winston Churchill said that.
Yes,
that was a direct quote.
that was
right?
a direct quote.
Yeah, I watched The Crown, so I understand England and the UK. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
You hear that, Brits? We're not as stupid as you think we
Yeah.
are.
Did
We
we
watched The Crown.
Did we have Scottish people last season? I don't think we did. I
don't know if we
Scots this
did.
time. I feel like we just had Northern Ireland and maybe
Where
England.
was it? Was Benaiah? Benaiah was from
Wales?
Wasn't he from some fucking island or something? I don't know.
Yeah, he was from Staten Island. That's where he was from.
I can't remember. Maybe Benaiah. No, but Benaiah was English. His accent.
Yeah, but I don't think we had Scottish. I remember Ireland or Northern Ireland, at
Yeah.
least Northern Ireland, because UK. And then I do definitely know Scottish, though. Well, I'm not going to say definitely, but
Yeah.
all right. Let's get to episode 1. This episode was called Eat, Sleep, Date, Repeat. Was that a tribute to the Tom Cruise movie? What was that movie?
Tom Cruise movie?
Kill, Die, Repeat. Was that a shout out?
Oh yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow.
The Groundhog Day one.
Yeah, because the original title was Kill.
I thought you were gonna say, is it like Eat, Pray, Love? But
Is that a Tom Cruise movie?
Yeah.
No, Eat, Sleep, Date, Repeat. Kill, Die, Repeat. Because it's like Groundhog Day. You're doing the same thing over and over again. Somebody said this, so she's shouting out to Tom Cruise.
Very
Some
cool.
would say dating in the modern world is Mission Impossible. Also, am I right? Especially when you're saying you have splenic awareness, you know. Also, when you won't give details about why you got divorced, and people are like, "What's going on? Why don't you tell me?" And he's like, "Ships passing in the night.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't look her up.
Yeah,
Don't look for her body. Okay.
yeah." Yeah, she just went. We were sent
She's
out
MIA, baby.
Yeah, we were sent out on a platoon together, just the two of us. She went MIA.
Wink, wink.
It was a ships passing in the night kind of situation.
Yeah.
So
We had, it's one of those situations. Sometimes you're on a ship in the night and someone falls overboard, and it sucks. It sucks. But sometimes it happens.
Amy says in the women's quarters when we get Matt and Emma Willis introducing the premise of Love is Blind, that we live in a generation that is so visual, Ben,
Wow,
which
that's beautiful.
I disagree with, because we're on a podcast right now, Amy, and the majority of our listeners listen via audio. Okay, We're the
This is true.
podcast generation. Audio is still king. Okay.
Although we're still hoping to get those kids on their iPads watching us on YouTube,
Yeah,
right? Like Mr. Beast.
Subscribe. Let's subscribe on youtube.com/reality alert. And by the way, this is Reality Alert Podcast, and we are live on YouTube right now. And we're going to be live on YouTube tomorrow for episodes 3 and 4 at 12 p.m. PST. And we'll be more prompt tomorrow, we promise. And I'm
Brits, that's Pacific Standard Time. Okay.
Yeah, okay. What do they have? Like Tiddlywinks time and like tea and jam? They have tea time.
They have tea time.
They have tea time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it gets confusing because in Scotland that's
Your
like golf
time.
and tea time. They get really confused. I'm Max, guys. This has been Overzet. We're the Big Rascals here on Reality Alert. We haven't reminded people that we're the Big Rascals yet. You know, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And you should subscribe to us on patreon.com/reality alert, because coming up on Tuesday, we're going to be going over all the social media this week coming out from Love is Blind UK and from Perfect Match. So it's a double doozy.
Double whammy. You get your double the bang for your buck.
Yeah.
How about
and
that?
Great way to support the podcast. And don't forget that the Rascals hotline is open, and we want to hear your thoughts on Love is Blind UK, and give us some. If you are not American, we want to hear your American impression. And if you are American, we want to hear your impression of anybody on this season or an accent that you heard. Call 1-804-BAD-BOYS. That's 1-804-223-2697. Any questions, comments, hot takes, give us a call, and we'll talk about it next week on the podcast.
We had some great fake accents last year or last season, so I'd love to see people one up themselves this year.
Yes. We're also usually live on Twitch, and we are also live on Instagram normally, not today, but that's at Reality Alert Podcast, and you should turn on your notifications. Let's get back into the show. Ashley, when she's about to go in, she says this:
I just really hope there's some good eggs behind that wall.
It's not like a chicken coop, Ashley. You're looking to find love, okay?
Yeah.
You're looking to feed your soul, not your stomach, okay?
Maybe she's talking about because she wants to have kids. Maybe she's talking about like his sperm.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, I don't know.
That would be great if somebody was like, I just hope there's some good cum behind that wall. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, look at AD and Ollie, the womb raider and the fertilized garden.
So I'd be behind there, and I'd be like, so I'm this woman looking for the father of my child. I'd be like, how much do you drink a week? How much do you smoke weed? Do you take long baths? What's
your sperm count?
What's your sperm? Well, that's if you're being very explicit.
That's the first question.
But if they don't know, then you can be like, do you put your laptop directly over your crotch? Stuff like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you been kicked in the balls?
Yeah.
Dude, can I ask something? She works on cabin crew, so like she builds cabins in the woods.
Yeah, dude, log cabins. It's like
that's crazy. That's actually crazy because I don't know. She doesn't look that strong.
No,
she doesn't look like she could build big log cabins.
She's a lumberjill, so that's what she does. Yeah.
Wow,
it's very cool.
That's so cool. The UK is such an interesting place.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that corresponds to discount flights.
I'm not. Maybe they do. Maybe it's like a national service or something. They give.
Yeah, I'm not.
Build
maybe
cabins.
It's like you can get on like the wood freight flight where they store all the logs. I don't know. Yeah. So she says that her job inhibits her life, and she would like someone who sees her as more than just cheap tickets. It's like when she gets home from work and she's wearing that red flannel and she's eating that big stack of pancakes and she rests her axe down. She wants to be seen more as just a modern day Paul Bunyan,
Yeah. No, it's only fair.
Do you think she's
building big old cabins all day?
Do you think she has a big blue ox?
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
Maybe they're red in the UK. I don't know what color they are.
Yeah. Paul Bunyan had a big blue ox, right? I'm not making this up.
No, that's true. It's all
Okay.
100% true.
Thank you. Well, let's get to Ashley and Billy. He's from Northern Ireland. We know where that is. She's from Surrey. I couldn't tell you where that is. I don't
It's
know.
the thing on your phone. When you
Oh,
That's
she's
the
from
help.
the phone?
Yep, she's from the phone.
That's sick. Very modern. I feel like Love is Blind is finally in the 21st century. So I'm not sure if you caught this, Ben. He has a Cocker Spaniel named Ollie.
What?
Ollie. Yes.
My God.
Which
And
I
she
feel.
has a dog named AD?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are the
It,
odds?
it sounded like she said that her dog's name was Jet, but it just came out wrong. I just want to say that the name Ollie for a dog is now more appropriate than ever because we are aware that
Dog.
Get the fuck over here.
Dog.
Ollie's a dirty
Oh,
dog.
he's a dirty dog, so it makes sense.
You dirty, dirty dog.
Yeah, it's appropriate. Never give that dog a bath. Just kidding. Bathe your dogs, people. Dogs need a bath too. They're not cats.
What a nice PSA.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah. She says after her last relationship, she lost trust in men, but she knows what she wants now, and she wants someone who she can trust. So you went on Love is Blind?
Yeah. Infamous for having trustworthy men. The most trustworthy.
I'm sorry, you're in the wrong place. You went through where somebody can just like, you don't even have to see them, and they can completely deceive you, and then you can't look up anything about them. And
Where
then
is
you get-
Billy's wife? We don't know.
You don't know where she is.
Where is she buried?
Yeah. He says they were married 5 years ago and they just fell out of love. Oh,
Yeah.
she fell out
Yeah.
of that airplane without
she-
a parachute?
She fell out of the ship into the water in the night.
Hmm.
That's what she fell out of.
Yeah.
Fell.
Yeah. Billy says he's an old-fashioned romantic and was born in the wrong generation. Yeah, the generation where they have DNA testing for
Yeah.
investigations. Sophie, we meet, love her. She's a commercial manager of Global Renewables, but she likes that business not for the sustainability factor, but because it makes her money. Can I just say that I appreciate that? Because like basically every business now focuses on sustainability because it tests well with young people, allegedly.
Right.
It's like Gen Z and millennials care about sustainability, so that's why businesses pivoted towards it. They don't actually give a shit.
Well, Love is Blind contestants have a history of caring about sustainability, that's for sure. Especially our season 5 of the US, where they all work in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Ben, they're geologists. Of course they do.
Right,
They care about the geology of the Earth and keeping it together.
And Halo.
And hey, they do care about Halo. Let's hear what Sophie had to say when she introduced herself here.
When people first meet me, it either goes one or two ways. They either think I'm like this little sweetheart, but I wouldn't mouth.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm so well. How are you?
Or they think I'm a bit of a cow. Like, there's no in between.
What does that mean?
Yeah, British listeners, let us know.
I'm looking up cow British slang. Ask a Brit on Reddit. The person says, regularly on British TV shows, they call a woman a cow as if it's really bad. Is this a really bad insult? The top answer is, it's one of those insults that used in a variety of situations with varying levels of venom. It can sound anywhere from affectionate. No, give us the answer. You need to tell us what it means.
We shouldn't have asked a Brit.
Yeah, they're not going to tell us.
They keep their language secret, I think.
Oh, according to Britannica, Encyclopedia Britannica, so we can trust it.
Yes.
A large animal that is raised for milk or meat, usually on a farm.
Wow. Okay.
No, just kidding.
A lot of guys think that she's been raised on a farm and that she gets slaughtered for meat.
So for chiefly British slang offensive, a woman who is stupid or annoying. I think that's probably what she meant. So she thinks people either love her. She's a love or hate her
Does she have spots on her, markings on her back?
That'd be cute.
Does she have a little bell around her neck?
Also very cute.
So that is cute, isn't it?
Some people might find it kinky. We'd be like, "Oh, Sophie, you're a little cat. Oh, moo
baby calf.
Oh, we go and pet her head. Oh, Sophie."
Yeah. We'll always know where you are because we'll hear the bell ringing.
Oh, moo moo. Oh, Sophie. Aw. Okay. Yeah. She says that she's single because she treats first dates like interviews, and we see some of what she does, including asking guys for dad jokes, which I feel that actually is very first interview. They'll be like, okay, to know that we really think that you care about this interview, tell us your favorite fruit, or like, what's your favorite bad joke? We want to get your
corporate. Yeah.
We want to get we want to really get your personality. So tell us a bad joke.
And then I like when they're telling the bad joke. She's like, no, I don't know. Like it. It's like, no, well, yeah, is that the point?
Yeah.
No, I don't like that one.
She doesn't want a guy who lives with their mom, which honestly,
fair.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to marry them.
Unless the mom is like really cool.
Yeah,
then I think that's fine.
Yeah, like my mom also dresses up like a cow. Like, don't like. I know it sounds, but yeah, I mean, it's not like you're in your early 20s and you're dating someone they're figuring out. It's like you're trying to marry them. So I'm not going to judge her on having a strict policy of that.
Right?
Yes, it's hard out here, but this is marriage.
Yeah. But like, if the mom is cool and does his laundry and like meals and all that stuff, like then it's like kind of cool, right?
Like, she's gonna be really busy doing my laundry, but she might be able to like do your whites sometimes.
Yeah,
it'd be really cool. She'd be busy making my dinner, but she might be able to make your lunch sometimes. It'd be a really cool relationship.
I mean, your laundry is probably going to be more complicated because you're such a cow. You're rolling around in the mud all day. So
here's one thing I like about Sophie, though, which no one ever says on this show. She says she's very aware that she's single because of herself. I feel like every other person that comes on the show that has struggled with dating always says, it's not my fault. I'm going to keep being me and my person will appear. And it's like, normally I'm like, you're in your late 30s, you're having trouble dating. Don't you think maybe you should look inside yourself and reflect on what the issue could be? Aren't you the common denominator here?
Sure.
Like, I've been on a million dates.
They're still wrong even now because they went on Love is Blind for it. So,
well, yeah, exactly. She's admitting that she's wrong. She knows that she's the problem.
Yeah, but her solution to it was to go on Love is Blind.
Yeah, but I think she might still admit and be like, yeah, I'm the problem. She's not saying, oh, I'm fixing it now.
Yeah.
She's saying, I know that I'm the issue. These other people, they go on Love is Blind and they go, this is me fixing it.
Well, awareness is only the first step. The second step is actually doing something about it.
But she did the first step. No one does it. They all come on and they go, it's everybody else's fault.
Good for her.
Finally, somebody takes a centimeter of accountability. I will give her credit.
Self-aware queen.
Self-aware queen. Sophie and Kieran talk. He's a gaming entrepreneur. I don't like this because
he's a secret nerd, Max. He's a secret nerd.
Yeah. We nerds, we don't welcome him into our cabal. We're not going to do that because I think he's a poser. Because he's not a professional gamer. He doesn't come off as a gamer. He says he's a gaming entrepreneur, which I think he's like a suit, right?
Yeah. He probably owns a gaming company or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he probably plays like, some kind of lame phone game. He probably doesn't even know about gaming.
It's probably like the type of games that try and squeeze money out of.
Yeah, he's just a profiteer. He plays pay. He probably just tries to do like pay to play games, gotcha games. You know, an entrepreneur.
What is that solitaire game that Deep D did the commercials for? It's probably that.
Oh yeah, like the casino games and stuff. Yeah. So Sophie has never been in love, despite being in a 5-year relationship. Red flag. And Kieran got out of a 7-year relationship a year ago and says he was in love, but never had a deep emotional connection. Also red flag.
That is very strange. Like, how do you go that long without having an emotional connection like that? I don't. That's crazy.
Are they lying to make themselves appear like that that they have to be over their exes, or are they just really emotionally unavailable people?
Or they're claiming that their partners were more.
Are they? Because I guess to the state
they act like they were that they both dated the pile of rocks.
Yeah, pretty much. But Sophie says she's never been in love. For me, I would be like, how did you stay in a relationship with somebody for 5 years and never
be in love with them
and never fall in love, and then you stayed in the relationship? I would be concerned that like I would fall in love with you. Maybe and like
someone famous.
That's true. Is it somebody famous?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who amongst us wouldn't? You know,
you're right. It's not a red flag. We should just assume that she was with Hugh Grant. You know,
that would be cool.
Or Paddington. She could have dated Paddington.
Yeah. Jude Law.
Oh my God. The new Pope?
The new Pope.
Wow.
No, he's American. The new Pope is.
Oh, the young Pope, I meant.
Yeah.
Jude Law.
Yes.
And then Kieran, he was in a 7-year relationship. He's only out of it a year. And he says, yeah, I was in love, but it wasn't a deep emotional connection. 7 years.
What exactly does he want? He's in love, but it's not a deep emotional connection. Like, what is? I don't understand. If he's in love, isn't that a deep emotional connection?
I loved her, but I didn't love her. You know, I want to love somebody. To me, it feels like he's posturing a bit, that he's being like, yes, I was in this really long relationship with somebody, but they weren't the love of my life, and I'm still looking for them. Because like, how else? Like, there's no. It just seems weird to say like I was in love with them, but it wasn't, you know, real love or something.
Right.
We got to get his ex on the podcast. Let's get Kieran's ex.
If he's alive, yeah.
So you think they all killed someone?
I don't. These people are on Love Is Blind. They're crazy.
Yeah. But she doesn't let people in, you know? I did like Sophie saying that she doesn't want more than 3 kids because she doesn't want an ugly car. So apparently
which would be like, what, a van or something?
A minivan, yeah. My mom was like that too. It's not that she didn't want more kids because of the minivan thing. You know, she only had 2 kids, my mom. But she was like, yeah, I would never drive a minivan. Like, I don't want to be that. I don't want one. You know, she's like, like aesthetically, I don't like them. No judgment to people that
if I had 10 kids, it'd be a limo. I'd drive a
limo. I think my mom would rather have driven a limo than a minivan.
Than a minivan? Of course.
Would have been
all the snacks, drinks in the back. Are you kidding?
I think she just didn't want to be like the stereotypical soccer mom, and would just rather have something slightly different. You know, like a Hummer, or like a tank, or something like that. Yeah. Something super sick. I would too. I get it. You know.
Do they have limos in the UK? That's a.
Well, I didn't know if they had minivans.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I feel like on TV they always have like Land Rovers or something, you know, like when they have bigger cars, but they're not even that big. Like all the cars are smaller.
I always assumed that they all rode horses in the UK and they had like carriages, fancy little carriages.
I'm sorry, what did you say? They all have what?
The horsies.
Oh my God.
I love horses.
And do you know what we feel about horses?
One of the things we have in common is that we like horses. I love horses.
I love horses.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, so they he even jokingly gets down on one knee.
Whoa.
Which usually is a sign on Love is Blind that people get engaged. I feel like it's usually like a good omen for them. And she says afterwards,
I just met my husband. I just met my husband.
yeah, I feel like he's into the fact that she has trouble opening up. He's like,
Yeah.
What's in there? What's in her mind? And I feel like he's going to get engaged and he's going to be like, oh, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Nothing here.
There's nothing here. She just doesn't want a minivan. Kieran and Megan. Megan is a dancer / fitness instructor. Jazz is her forte, but she used to do freestyle disco dancing when she was younger.
Wow.
Why didn't we get one of the silent discos this time so we could see this? It's like the one time I would have wanted.
Oh, we might get one still. You never know.
That's true. I'm just concerned.
Well,
I'm worried.
We will cross our fingers.
We better get to see this freestyle disco dancing.
I want to see it.
Yeah. When he says that he is a gamer, she seems a little hesitant about it at first. She's like laughing. Did you get that vibe?
I didn't see that. No.
She says he's quite nerdy. She's kind of like, ooh, a gamer. But then she seems like okay about it. Probably because she's like, oh, he's just a suit. We don't have to worry.
Probably heard about Milton, and she was like, "Oh,
yeah." Those who don't know, part of Milton and Lydia's divorce was that he played Halo too much.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah,
but in his,
it's not great
in his defense, that first campaign on Halo 1 is sick.
Well, we know in what you were saying was not great is that Lydia didn't support Milton's hobby
campaign. Yeah.
I mean, just trying.
If it were me, I would have sat down next to him on the couch and watched it. Would have had popcorn in my bowl, and I would have been sipping on soda and watching the whole thing like a movie.
It's like AD not supporting Ollie kissing Justine. It's like it's like,
yeah, it's like Justine is really hot.
It's like Justine is Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah,
it's like Combat Evolved is Justine.
I don't understand these people.
By the way, that's a really nice thing to say about someone, just in case anybody's confused. Sincerely. Yeah. They have a spark, so the gaming thing doesn't matter. And then Sophie overhears Megan talking about it, but Sophie, she's playing it coy. She's not going to beef in the women's quarter.
I will say Megan's she's a little loud about it in there.
She knows what she's doing. She's taking her
very cocky about this stuff.
She's pissing all over her territory.
Yes.
She's going cat style. Let's get to the men's quarters. Patrick says that astrology has changed his life, and now he's an advocate for it. But it's weird because we don't hear him talk about astrology.
Yeah.
We just hear him talk about...
It's because he's promoting his own life coach business.
Yeah.
So he keeps talking about the Splenic thing. Because that's like his branded content or whatever. Yeah.
He reminds me of Ola from Love is Blind Sweden season 2.
Yeah,
big seen time. That. In the fact that he seems completely out of touch with reality, potentially part of a cult, and probably very toxic eventually in the show.
And potentially much more shallow than he gives off, because he likes to think of himself as a deep person.
Yeah. Let's hear what this conversation between Tom and Patrick real quick.
There's billions of people that live on this earth. Every time you piss on a tree, you become part of that tree.
I love that point of view. We're all energy.
He's being sincere when he says that.
I know, both
I
of them
love
are.
that point of view.
Every time you piss on a tree, you become part of that tree.
I think my dog truly believes in that philosophy. I do. But a human is a different story.
I mean, I've pissed on trees before. Confession.
Whoa,
I know.
Sicko.
I don't think I became part
You
of...
told me you never go camping, so this is weird. How many palm trees have Max's aura?
Yeah,
in California, huh?
I just want to become part of LA. I want to be part of this city. But I didn't become part of the palm tree. It's very upsetting.
That's too bad.
I know. I thought I would walk by and like my face would become part of the tree, like the FAO Schwartz tree.
Right, right.
Remember the FAO Schwartz tree? You ever go to FAO Schwartz?
Once when I was a kid.
Do you remember the singing tree? You could press the button and the tree would sing to you.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I thought that was.
I wasn't young enough when I went for that.
What do you mean you weren't young enough? You didn't want to press the button? You want to see the tree sing?
I went in. It was busy. I went out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just want to hear the tree sing. I would still want to hear the tree sing. I still press buttons. Sue me.
I'm sure you could find it on YouTube, Max.
That's true. I'll have to do it.
Tree.
Yeah, but these people are crazy. Patrick, yeah, he tells people, he has this thing where he follows his spleen instead of his gut because it's more potent.
Okay. Why?
Can you have your spleen removed?
I don't know. I'm going to look it up.
Do you even need your spleen? Yeah, it can be surgically removed. It's called a splenectomy. That's what I thought. You don't even need it. You can live a normal life without it. It plays a role in your immune system, but you'll be more susceptible, but you don't technically need your
fights
spleen.
Infection, it says.
But you don't need it. You can get a splenectomy.
It removes old or damaged blood cells and keeps fluids moving through your body.
Yeah, but you don't need it.
It's really all about that spleen.
Yeah, but you don't need it. So
maybe he's just seeing like in the wellness industry, he's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people that work with the heart. There's a lot of people that work with the lungs and breathing techniques. I got to find my own thing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody cornered the spleen market.
No.
I'm going to get all up in that spleen market.
He also says that he's looking for his twin flame, which set off a red flag for me because of that documentary about the cult stuff.
Dude, these guys gotta stop saying twin flame. Every season there's one person that says it. I'm like, oh, you really gotta watch that documentary, folks.
Yeah. Some people say it and like it's just an isolated thing, but he's saying it with a bunch of other woo stuff, and it's very concerning.
Yeah, big red flag. Big red flag.
But I hope he makes it to the next round because he's one of the more interesting people. He's a human design coach. It sounds like he's like coaching Dr. Frankenstein type people.
Could be, yeah.
In the design of humans. And we meet Anu. She's a singer. Red flag. No. Is she just on here to promote her singing career?
Patrick was like, I don't know if you know this, but when you're singing, you want to use your spleen.
Yeah.
You want to sing from the spleen. It helps you project.
You should be very aware of your spleen, okay?
He just thinks the spleen does everything.
Everything.
I love that.
I thought it was funny when she asks him how Christianity, how her Christianity would fit into his life, and he's like, "Oh, Christianity was a big part of my life growing up."
Yeah, but what about now?
It was a big part growing up. Mm-hmm. Great answer. Moving on. So the spleen.
Did you know that Jesus had a spleen?
Oh my God.
Yep.
Wow. Let's get engaged so I can stay on the show and promote my singing career.
And if you accept Jesus into your spleen, you may be able to go to heaven.
Let's meet Sarover is her name, right? Sarover?
Yeah, Sarover.
Sarover. Yeah, so she says, growing up as an Indian girl, there was a lot of pressure, so she only dated Indian boys. She said her dream guy was or is an Indian Zac Efron.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think for all of us, it's like any kind of Zac Efron, right?
Any kind, but an Indian one sounds hot too.
Yeah, or like a splenic Zac Efron.
I have to say, the vibes coming from Sarover, I don't know. I'm watching this and I'm going, is that Chloe from Too Hot to Handle? Because
Like,
she's very much got Chloe vibes, don't you think?
Like looks wise, personality wise,
even a little bit of looks wise. A little.
I don't know.
Personality wise, definitely.
What reminds you of her Chloe wise? I'm intrigued by
She's
this.
just she's very goofy and got a bubbly personality. She starts off in the women's quarters, like with the pillow, pretending that she's in the pods.
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
oh
Like,
yeah.
she's very
Okay.
goofy. I was like,
Yeah,
this
she's
is so
fun.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I just think of Chloe being more like, oh my god, sexual, oh my god, virgin, oh.
Mitchell, please, I don't want to do it in
Mitchell?
the gum again, Mitchell. Please,
Mitchell?
could we try one of the others, please?
Yeah, sorry, Chloe's been stalking me lately, so it's like there's some kind of like a touchy subject.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, she was
Should do a
stalking me at the
restraint
Rams
order.
game this weekend. Ben, it was frightening. Saw
Yeah.
her in the jumbotron, and I was like, "Why is she here?" You know, you
Yeah.
just want
Why
a
is
day
she
off.
not in LA, like what, like British people? What's going on in Britain?
Yeah,
Does it
I
suck?
live in LA. Okay, not Chloe. Okay,
Does it suck in Britain? Is that why you guys? Is that
yeah, why
like,
are
she
they all
wants
moving
to
to
come over here
LA?
so bad?
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't get it.
Yeah. They seem to they seem to get along. Cal says he's not the typical gym owner. Okay, he can read and he can cook and he can play chess and he's a mummy's boy. He's not like the other gym owners.
Oh,
Is this pick me language, Ben?
pick me language for gym owner?
Yeah, because he's not like the other gym owners.
I guess it is pick me language then.
Is
All
he a
right.
pick me?
I guess I'll go along with that.
Is he not a gym owner's gym owner?
Is he different from all the other gym owners we've had on Love Is Blind in the past? Because it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
He seems exactly the same. They all say that like they're not like the other gym owners and they're actually quite sensitive and blah blah blah. Because we had a CrossFit gym owner last time.
Yeah. I like his
and-
little henchman haircut, by the way. He's got a little
Yeah.
seems like he's gonna do a bank robbery for somebody at some point.
Wow, you really think that all of the men are criminals, not just in love, but in life.
I mean, am I wrong?
Welcome to Life After Love Is Blind UK. Life
Welcome
After
to the real
Lockup
fucking
Edition.
world. You want a reality alert, baby? This is it.
Welcome to Reality Alert. We're going to tell you what really happened here on Love Is Blind. All these people are paid actors, but they're actually criminals before that.
What is that, Jesse Ventura?
No, that's Alex Jones. Okay.
Oh, okay. Did you notice he's from? Listen, did you know Cal is from a little town called Wigan?
Wigan.
Look
More like
at these little cute little village names.
More like
sound they come
Wiccan.
right out of a fucking fable.
I don't believe Wiccan. He's probably practicing witchcraft.
Maybe
Probably. Yeah. So somebody
they
is
do
like,
that. They do that out there. Have you seen Harry Potter?
I know.
They do that out there.
They do that.
They
Demonic.
have schools for it. It's demonic. It's fucked up.
She Leah later she's like, I love his Wigan accent. I'm like, what is happening? His little, like, you say you like his Lilliputian accent. Like, what is happening here?
I don't know. He's a
Yeah.
henchman from a cute little quaint town. That's all I know.
We get Billy and Ashley. She asks him if he has any tattoos, and he does. It's sheet music of the Michael Bublé song "I Just Haven't Met You." Okay, one.
That's crazy because I also have a sheet music tattoo. It's of Amish Paradise from Weird Al.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that's nuts.
that's crazy.
Yeah, mine is cooler though, obviously.
No, way cooler. Okay, but number one, you're not supposed to ask questions about what people look like. And two, this is a suspiciously appropriate question, appropriate tattoo for Love Is Blind. Suspiciously.
Yeah, it is. Did he get it right before he came on? Maybe.
Maybe I just haven't met you yet with
Yeah.
a blank spot for the wife. Come on.
Yeah.
And he's been married before, but he's still got this tattoo. He
Maybe
just
the
got
tattoo
this.
was from before he got married, and then he got laser removed half of it, and then had it rewritten.
Maybe. No,
because before it was his confession written.
So he couldn't get out of it.
Yeah.
No, he's never even listened to the song before. He just asked the tattoo artist what he should get.
This guy scares me.
He scares me. He knows what he's doing. It's a covert op, but it's not very covert because we're onto him.
Nope.
Yeah. They want to go to country concerts together. Why are they taking our culture? Why don't they do their own, like chimney sweep music and stuff like that? That British.
Yeah, they have fucking Mary Poppins. Why do they?
Yeah, you guys have Mary Poppins. I don't know what other music you have, but or aren't they really into like EDM and stuff out there? And
sure.
Yeah, like I don't know.
The Dancing Penguins dance for EDM too.
Yeah, like your like country music.
Have you ever seen Dancing Penguins doing line dancing? No.
Yeah, like
they don't do that. Do you ever see Dancing Penguins with cowboy hats? No.
We are so proud of everything that comes with country music, so please don't take that from us.
Yeah, we love and adore our country music.
Yeah, all of that. Let's get to Kieran and Megan. A lot of butterfly talk this season.
Yeah, reminiscent of season 1.
I know, lots of butterflies. Yeah, they just talk about cuddling and being sweaty. There's lots of sexual tension. She writes slippery next to his name.
Yeah. She's giving him everything he wants right now.
Yeah, I think that,
and this is what puts Megan over the hump, I think.
But I think a little too far over the hump. I think he's gonna want what he doesn't have.
So you think this could be like a situation with like Ben and Madison from Minnesota, where it's like she over flirted?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think with Sophie is like a nut that's hard to crack, and she's just opening up a little bit, and he's intrigued about what's happening. Whereas Megan, is opening.
And we all know he's trying to crack his nut.
He's definitely trying to crack.
He's really trying to crack. Like when you hear, the way he responds to Megan talking, he's trying to crack that nut.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he's slippery like an eel. It's very sexy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think he's going to go with Sophie. That's my prediction for how this is going to work out.
I hope so, because Sophie is the best character on the show.
But
currently.
Does she freestyle disco dance?
Well,
we don't know.
We'll have
Silent disco hasn't happened.
Maybe they don't do silent disco in the UK. Maybe they only do like loud disco or something.
Yeah. Did you think it was interesting how Kieran asked both Megan and Sophie how he would give her butterflies?
Yeah, in a flirtatious way.
He's double dipping, man. He should be asking them different questions. He shouldn't be running this.
I think it's just like all those men from last season of Love Is Blind. I think they just want to get talked off in the pod, right? Is that not what it is?
That sounded very British. He just wants to get talked off. He gets boxes ticked when he gets talked off in the pods.
I mean,
mate, I got talked off.
Win in London, love.
Are you taking the piss on getting talked off? Yeah.
Are you taking a piss and then inhabiting that tree, love?
So while Megan was just like all about saying
Megan was like, we'll finish you. I'll finish you.
I'll talk you off real good, so you'll never need to be talked off again. Sophie, she says passion. That's her answer. Just passion. See, there's mystery there. What is Pat? He's like, I need to meet her. She says, just get on one knee and we're sorted, baby. Ooh. It's like on one hand, she's not opening up. It's like, is she too confident?
But on the other, she's edging him and he likes
it. Yes, Ben.
Hot. That's hot.
Yes, it's hot. She's confident.
I don't even think she knows she's doing it.
She doesn't.
She's doing it.
Yeah. Let's get to Callan Sarover again. He asks her if she's good with change, and she's not, but he'll calm her down. He opens up about some trauma he's had, and she loves this. She thinks it's so hot, him opening up about his family.
Oh my God.
She loves it. She's like, finally, a guy with trauma. This is amazing.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it'll make him a half-decent person. We stand a traumatized
Maybe
man.
this time will be the first time
Yes.
that we get a half decent guy.
I hope not.
Maybe this time is different than all the other times.
Let's get to Billy and Ashley. He talks about his dad having health problems. Apparently, she became the support for her mom and her sisters and had to start paying the bills at 16 after her
Oh my
parents got
God.
divorced, which is
That's
awful.
when she started building cabins.
Yeah. good business to get into,
Yeah.
being a builder. She said she would consider another job, though, if she got married than being in cabin crew. But it's still lingering in his mind. It's so funny because she's like, yeah, I would change it because,
Yeah.
I don't really want to be in cabin crew anymore.
But then he
And-
starts freaking out about her being in cabin crew. It's like, but she just said she would change her job.
Aren't you aware that that if you guys win Love is Blind, you get to be influencers? So just
Yeah,
win
come on.
those. Aren't you aware that everybody's on the show to be an influencer? Like,
Zach quit his job as a lawyer.
and now he's a writer,
A poet.
a poet. Let's get to Anu. She tells us that she's here because her mom thinks her love life is terrible.
Oh no. Well, that's not what she meant, Anu.
Yeah,
She didn't mean go
close.
on Love is Blind. That makes it worse.
I know. So she's like a wedding singer. She performs at weddings a lot, but she's always thinking, why isn't it me?
Oh.
Not everything is about you, okay? Maybe just be happy for other people or don't perform at weddings, okay? Why don't you become a cabin
Don't
crew?
feel the thunder from the bride.
Maybe when Ashley stops working on cabins, you can pick up the axe and the pancakes and the ox. Anu and Patrick, it turns out they have some similarities in their cultures and their upbringing, and they really seem to connect. They're vibing.
Yeah, Patrick is half Nigerian, and Anu is Nigerian.
Yeah. Yes. They had.
I believe that's their commonality. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're vibing and stuff. I like her. I think she should be careful.
They're definitely going to be a long lasting couple. I think they're going to go to the altar on this.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I think I really want to know what kind of officiant he's going to want. I wonder if they're going to only eat animal spleen or something.
Right.
Goat spleen.
My spleen is telling me that they're going to the altar.
Yeah, mine too.
I trust my spleen.
I trust your spleen too.
Thank you.
Sal and Sindover, she says she had a great child.
Cal and Sarover.
Cal and Sindover. I don't know why I said Sal. Whatever.
It's not Sal and Mal. No.
Sal and Mal. Sal and Mandover. She says she had a great childhood, but her parents divorced 8 years ago, and now Christmas isn't as good as it was.
But it's supposed to be better when they get divorced because then you get 2 Christmases.
Yeah, you get double Love Actually. Like, what is? I thought this was Love Is Blind UK.
When I was a kid, I always dreamed my parents would get divorced. 2 Christmases.
Let me tell you,
man, for my love, and let me tell you, I don't give out that love so easy.
It was amazing. My parents' divorce was the best thing to ever happen to me.
Was it? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so good.
Double the presents, double the fun.
And they get 2 Boxing Days too, and 2 Guy Fawkes days. They get all the
Wow.
I know.
Boxing Day?
Yeah, Boxing Day.
They get to go see a boxing match. That's really cool.
It's really cool.
I love that.
Yeah. So they realize that he is half Pakistani and she is Indian, and they wonder if there will be any conflict in their families. Now, this is some interesting stuff.
This really is interesting. Yeah,
I know. I was like, "Oh, this is
much
actually
before.
interesting." Isn't surface level interesting? So some interesting cultural dynamics here.
But it really seems like it really seems like her family is not judgmental about that based on what she says a little bit later.
No. No.
Like they don't have problems with it. Like didn't she say she has sisters who have married outside of Indians?
No, yeah. But he just seems to be worried about the whole thing. So it should be just interesting to see if they get engaged, how people will interact. So looking
he said
forward.
What, like 10, 15 years ago?
They couldn't have even like talked.
Yeah. That's
crazy. In the men's quarters, Billy is starting to have reservations about actually being cabin crew, and he doesn't want another failed marriage. Does he think that she just has too many people in her life and she's too high profile that if he needs to disappear her, it'll be too difficult?
It'll be way too, because her whole crew that builds cabins with her will be like, where is she?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's get to episode 2. He tells her he's dated cabin crew in the past and it didn't work out, because
I love that was like the big hit cliffhanger, by the way, to go into episode 2. Could he date a cabin crew person again? Even though she said that she would easily find another job and it's not a big deal.
Even though she's just going to become an influencer and never work a real job again. So he's dated cabin crew in the past. He's like, they I know what they do. They wander into the mountains and they work on that cabin for months until winter. It's very difficult.
It's tough.
But then she's like, I want a person to build my tribe with. I'd be like, you want to build, how many kids do you want to have? A tribe?
A tribe?
I think of a tribe as like 10 plus people. I don't want that many kids. So
it's a mighty big cabin we're going to have to build.
Yeah, I know. But then, he's very easily won over. They get aligned very quickly.
Yeah.
It's like,
I guess all of his cabin crew fears have been,
quickly assuaged. Now. Yes. Let's get to Callan Sendover. So she reveals she's previously only dated Indian guys, but just because she wanted to make other people proud, and now it's what she wants in a partner. This is interesting. She says her parents even apologized to her and said, like, we want you to not have to do what we do, and her grandparents are open, and this makes him happy.
That's actually really great.
I know. I like them as a couple because we're getting like I feel like non-Love is Blind things here. It just doesn't feel surface level. It feels like an actual interesting cultural dynamic here that we don't normally get.
Totally. I really like Sarah Over. She's great.
We get Javen. Is that his name?
Javen, yeah.
Javen.
I've heard them say Jevin and Javin. I think it depends on whatever their accents are.
Okay. So he's never had a serious relationship. So obviously you want to get engaged to someone that's never had a serious relationship. Has no problem dating multiple women. Green flag as a cast member. Great. And he lives with his cat Panther, who we better get to meet the Panther.
Meow, 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 meow.
Please,
I hope it's a real panther.
That would be one of the best things to ever happen on the show.
Meow.
So him and Katisha meet, and he used to play for Crystal Palace ages 8 to 18, but then he had surgery, and now he is a health and fitness coach.
What? We've never had one of those before.
No, I don't know what Crystal Palace is, but it sounds really cool.
I think it's there's the Crystal Palace Football Club. Which is like in one of those Premier Leagues or something.
Sounds like a fantasy kingdom.
But I don't know what he means when he says from 8 to 18. Like, do these clubs like Manchester United or Arsenal, do they have like kid versions of their clubs?
Well, we know that like Scott from Perfect Match was signed at age 8.
So it's like a pipeline, kind of.
Yeah, so he's probably
minors, but with
he was
minors.
probably like signed in the system, and then probably played at a young age, and then
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just guessing. She says that she had a traumatic breakup where she was cheated on a lot, so she's gentle with her heart. if you're gentle with your heart, why would you go on Love Is Blind?
She's not gentle.
You're not. You're making bad decisions.
She's not trusting her spleen.
Yeah, she's not. She also tells us she has a history of going after emotionally unavailable men.
Oh, boy.
But she's looking for her love story, her Mr. Darcy.
Might be this. Might be Love Is Blind.
I have to say, I found the Mr. Darcy reference a little surprising because I feel like that's usually a trope of American women going to England looking for their Mr. Darcy.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't usually hear about women who actually live in the UK looking for their Mr. Darcy.
Yeah.
At least from an American perspective. So I didn't see that one coming. Now we know.
They all want Mr. Darcy.
Everybody wants Mr. I mean, I've read the book. I get it. I do get it. Especially if was it Colin Firth in the movie as Mr. Darcy?
No, it was the guy from Succession.
Well, there's been a few movies.
Well, in Pride and Prejudice, it was the guy from Succession, wasn't it?
Well, there's been a few Pride and Prejudice movies. Colin Firth definitely played him. Was there a recent movie with the guy from Succession? Which guy?
The guy who ends up becoming the CEO.
Oh, that guy. Well, in the TV series, it was Colin Firth.
Matthew Macfadyen.
Oh, Matthew Macfadyen also played
Colin Firth also played him, yes.
In the TV series. That's who that's my Mr. Darcy.
There's been like 18 people who have played that character.
My Mr. Darcy is Colin Firth, and he will always be. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Strong stance on the Mr.
Just
Darcy.
want you to know.
Okay.
And I'm sure
I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah. So Katisha and Demola,
yeah.
Demola. She walks into a wall when she enters the state. Good omen or bad omen? Walking into a wall.
Might be good because if she gets injured, she might have to leave the show, and then she'll avoid a lot of real pain that would come.
Good omen. Okay. He says he doesn't date a lot because he's looking for his soulmate. Okay, and they seem to have good energy. But there seems to be a love triangle between Katisha, Javen, and Demola. And Javen, once he learns that Demola is doing that, it seems that he's gonna try to go after her. He says the early bird gets the worm.
Ooh, he called her a worm. That's fucked up.
No,
or is that a nice thing in Britain?
No, that's good because remember, it's would you still love me if I was a worm? So it seems that he's still into her even though she's a worm.
So in the UK, they call each other worms and cows.
Yeah.
I get it.
Talk me off like I'm a worm, eh? I'm a little worm in the mud. You gotta.
By the way, do you think Patrick, instead of searching for a soulmate, he's searching for a spleen mate?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
100%.
I just want to hear him say it once.
Yeah. Billy and Ashley, they put on bandanas and pink cowboy hats, and they learn how to two-step.
Wow.
Once again, this isn't
cultural appropriation.
Yeah, this isn't your thing. It's just like it's
just like really cringe. Like what's next? You're gonna drink a Budweiser and you're gonna hop in your Ford truck? Like, come on.
We don't go on this podcast and do like British impressions, and talk about your culture as if we know anything about it. We would never do that.
This guy clearly wants to be living in Texas.
Yeah, we don't
probably join the military just so he could have a gun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We don't go on this podcast to go, oh, all right, lads. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim.
I've got a story I'd like to tell you.
Yeah, we've never done that. We've never done that like 100 times. So she collects thimbles and gives him a little love heart thimble to let him know.
How about this
girl?
This is amazing.
Have you always wanted to be gifted a thimble?
I would be. I would have the air taken out of me if I was gifted the thimble. I'd be like, nobody's ever given me a thimble before.
Sure,
and they're a little cute, painted, and everything.
I don't know. I think I'd be like, I don't really sew. I don't think this is very thoughtful. I think this is more about you than it was me. Like, I don't have a
thimble. Wanted to show off her thimble collection.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't collect thimbles. I don't sew. So why do I care about your thimble collection?
Yeah. This was quite the date with the dancing and the pink hats and the
thimble. Yeah. And then they say, I love you. I mean, wow. Very romantic.
Wow. It's like a 8-year-old slumber party.
Well, you must have had fun slumber parties.
I did. A lot of
thimbles saying I love you.
We all showed off our thimble collections too.
Yeah. Kieran and Megan, she says her biggest insecurity in a relationship is what she does because not everybody thinks it's a real job. They don't think being a dancer and a fitness instructor is a real job.
Well, I can tell you 3/4 of this cast thinks it is because they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His answer to his biggest insecurity is that his biggest fear is getting divorced like his parents and that he's needy because his mom wasn't very motherly. I think that's very normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Kieran asks why Megan thinks she is ready for a long-term relationship now, which I think is a very forward question. But her answer is she just has so much faith that there is a fairy tale ending waiting for her.
Oh boy. One of those fairy tale people, huh?
Which is such a red flag.
Yeah.
Not that he asked a good
question. You have to be born into the fairy tale, and you have to marry someone that was also born into the fairy tale. That's like a second or third cousin in the fairy tale.
It's such a scary answer too. It's not like, oh, well, everything is so right in my life, or like I finally healed since my last relationship, and I'd really just like to meet someone. I just want to, build a future with someone and have a family. It's like, no, I'm ready for my fairy tale.
Yes. I'm ready to go to Disney World every weekend with our annual membership pass.
I'm looking for someone to pay for everything in my life, so that's what I'm ready for. Kieran and Sophie, he wants to know if he can get deeper with her. He asked her what she wants to do with her life. She says she wants to get some designer bags before she hits a certain age.
That's a great life goal. It's manageable,
Yeah,
you're not going to fail.
She's setting reasonable goals. She just wants them by a certain age,
Girl knows what she wants. She's trusting her spleen.
Wants that Birkin, okay?
Designer bags.
Yeah. She's like, do I see more open? He's like, the door is creaking open.
A little crack.
Yeah. Billy proposes and she says yes. So they're engaged.
I wish he had proposed in the pink hat.
I know, and the mustache. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish she had proposed holding the thimble too. I know. The whole thing could have been so cute. We get Anu and Patrick. Anu feels that she is more spiritual than Patrick.
Whoa.
Don't let him hear that. You might have to have a spiritual.
Does she not know that the spleen is the most spiritual organ in the body?
I don't think she does yet. She tells him he's the most intelligent person in the pods.
I'm a straight shooter, pow pow.
Pow pow.
Pow pow.
See, they don't know how guns sound in the UK, so they say pow pow.
Yeah, they're like bleep blah blue blah 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 blah.
Skibidi boop.
She says what he calls the splenic awareness. She calls the Holy Spirit.
Whoa! Wow!
Yes!
Wow!
Okay.
Dude, God is everywhere, in every organ of the body.
Yeah. Alexi's like, so would you want to wait till marriage to consummate? and he's like, my spleen is saying, fuck no. We gotta,
Yeah.
it's saying we got a bone. Okay. And the Holy Spirit says that too. It talked to me.
Yeah.
So you don't need to check in with it.
The Holy Spirit says I need to nut.
They both say they're their number one. He says he's attracted to her because of her growth mindset. And she also likes his mindset. So, let's see, maybe her spleen is growing and that's what he likes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her Holy Spirit. So in the men's court, Cal practices proposing and somebody asks, wait, what knee is it again? Are you supposed to, did I fuck up proposing? Knee? Did I mess up proposing? Are you supposed to?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know if I
did no knees. I squatted.
That's a power move.
Like a catcher. Like a
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a way to work on that ass while proposing.
That's right. That's what I was thinking.
Wow. I approve. But I'm really worried about myself.
Which knee did you go down on?
I don't remember.
Oh, Max.
I think my
right you got to remember which knee.
I think my right knee, which I'm starting to think is the wrong one.
Ooh. Well, are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
And you went down on your right knee?
I think.
What?
I don't know.
What are you, nuts?
So does that mean that it's void?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh my God.
You got to get a new ring now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
$5 million down the drain.
Wow. Max.
I know.
I think you overspent.
What?
I think you spent too much.
Why?
It's not 500,000 times the 3 months salary. Okay.
It's not.
Oh. Yeah. I think you mathed it wrong.
So 10 million next time then?
Maybe.
I'm just going with my spleen, my splenic awareness.
Where'd you even get that kind of money? I'm concerned.
I got a loan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You went to one of those payday loans places?
I did have to sell my my spleen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Those don't sell for as much though as the other organs.
I still had to. I can still feel it though. My awareness is still going. The Holy Spirit.
Well, it's the Holy Spirit that replaced
it.
Yeah.
So before he enters, Cal thinks that maybe the universe was at play in leading to this proposal.
Ooh.
Are they told to say the universe instead of production?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like how they're told to say Shrek instead of ugly. Right?
Yeah.
They're like, ugly's a little mean. Say Shrek.
So he proposes to her and invites her on the roller coaster they call life. And she says yes. Wow.
I'm ready for the ups and downs.
I am too. We meet Jed. He's an Essex lad, so he can be a little cheeky. And Essex lads are known to be a little bit naughty, which is true. We've met some of them on reality TV, and they're cheeky. If you've ever seen Towie,
not as cheeky as those Wigan lads, though.
Yeah. I think Wigan lads need a little television show.
The Wonderful World of Wigan.
He says he's family orientated, but I think he just loves his mom's cooking. He's like, I'm really family orientated. I love how my mom cooks for me. I'm like, I don't know if you just have your mom cook for you.
Food is family.
Yeah, food is family. Yeah, you're right. So him and Barda talk. She's an aunt. He's an uncle. She gives him wifey vibes. And they connect so well. She goes out in the hallway and says she just met her husband. I feel like everybody does this now. They all just, after the first date, go and they stake their claim and they go, nobody talked to him. I met my husband.
Pissing on the tree is what they're doing.
I would do that with everyone. Be like, you guys can't talk to her after all my dates. I just met my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm marrying all of them.
You go into the quarters and you literally scream, "I've met my husband!"
Yeah.
And
And
it's this person, and if anyone else is dating them, they should just give up.
And then I pee all over the quarters to mark my territory.
Yep. That's how you do it.
And they all run away. Ha ha. And it's great TV, so they won't cut me.
Nope. Not if you piss everywhere.
Nope.
They are not going to cut you.
And they're not going to come anywhere near me.
That's the goal.
Yeah. So Sophie hears Megan talking about her and Kieran being solid. So she goes into this date ready to make some moves. She says,
Megan is so braggadocious. Doesn't
I know. Shut up, Megan. Shut up. This is Sophie's man.
This is still a 2-horse race, okay?
Yeah. So back
we
off.
love horses.
Do. So Sophie goes in and she says she's a daddy's girl trying to make her dad proud. Oh, she knows what she's doing.
Oh my God. She did the daddy line.
I need a daddy, a real big daddy.
Yeah. She says that she had these problems with her mom, and Kieran goes, "Oh, I'm starting to understand you better. You got mommy issues." He thinks that's hot.
Hot.
Ooh. She says she is melting. She says she's starting to unravel for him.
You've slapped up all my G's. You've slapped up all my G's.
That's a British saying?
I don't think it's a British saying.
You think slapped up or lapped up?
Slurped up all my juice.
Wow. I mean, lock this guy down.
See, she's
as soon as you can.
Playing the long
game. You want to get slurped.
Megan put it all out on the field way too early. And now we're farther in, and we got Sophie pulling out the "you've slurped up all my juice" card. That is a good move to play. That's like, what?
I mean, if you tell a guy that you want that all your juices have been slurped, forget it. You're getting a ring the next day.
Yeah, I mean, when she said
it's
that,
a little secret. A lot of women don't know this, but this is secretly what men want to hear.
Dude, when she said that, like my knees started heading towards the floor. Like it was like this weird splenic response.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Your spleen sent nerve results down to your knees to crumble.
Yeah, my Holy Spirit just started doing that to me. It was crazy. Billy and Ashley, we get revealed. There was a lot of chemistry here. They seemed very excited to see each other.
Yeah. And then she said the line that we were all hoping for, which was that she found her gold at the end of the rainbow. Her pot of gold.
I finally caught a leprechaun.
Would you like to see me Lucky Charms?
She did yell, and this is true, "You're real," when she saw him.
Real.
Oh my God, you're real.
They do exist. When you were actually there.
They do exist. And she spins him around, and then she sticks a bag over him and ties him up.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Take me to the pot of gold." She's surprised that he has hair.
Yeah, that's funny. She pictured him bald.
Did she want a bald boy?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, those aren't going to exist anymore soon with all the hair transplants going on.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah.
Congratulations.
You can tell she's in love because she starts talking in the third person at the end of this. She's like, Ashley is in love. Ashley met Billy. Ashley is so happy.
Yeah. Ashley found her pot of gold. She found her Lucky Charms.
I like how Ashley is Irish now. Has she been secretly Irish this whole
Yeah, she has been.
Wow.
Well, she's talking about pots of gold.
Yeah. She gets really excited at the end of this. She's saying it's happened. I've met Billy.
It might as well be Chinese. It's like it's a whole nother language.
She's speaking from her spleen, okay?
She's speaking like a little woodland creature from the town of Wigan.
Okay, moving on. Jamola gives us a nice little song here.
Oh, this is what I've got. Sitting in the lounge talking about going on a date. Young fly boy going on a pod date to meet my wifey now. She my right hand pal. Love is blind, I'ma find my girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Look out, Bobby. Look out.
I think he should stick to not making music. You know, stick to not doing it.
Uh-oh.
Leave it to the professionals.
Like Bobby.
Like Bobby. So he and Katisha go on a date. He says that he's not boring and there's more to him than being an accountant. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
That song sucked and you're pretty boring.
His whole thing is he's like the shy. He's like, I'm shy, but a little quirky.
Yeah, but he's like not. He's just
like a little Wes
boring.
Anderson character.
Yeah, I mean, his whole personality is that like he loves his grandma who died.
Yeah.
That's
Join
not
the club.
Yeah, we all loved our grandma who died, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. You're so special.
Javette and Katisha, she asks if he's close to his family. Who cares? He asks her if physical intimacy is important. Big question here. We
get this one a lot.
But her answer is a little different than normal.
Uh-huh.
She says, pretty important. And he just leaves the room. No, he stays. But she says, but emotional intimacy is more important. And he's like, what?
Right. But you could be emotional while you fuck, right?
He's like, what is that? What is that?
He's like, you mean like when you feel really good after?
Yeah, like
that kind of emotion.
When your spleen tells you to be happy afterwards. Like Patrick has really gotten a hold of those guys over there.
They're all in the spleen cult at this point.
Yeah, they're like, do you mean the master? Yes.
Yes.
We've all given all of our property and all of our bank account information over to the master. Our spleens told us to do it. This is how amazing that season would be.
No to the spleen.
That would be crazy. That would totally, they'd be like, well, I guess that's what the show is about now.
Patrick's spleen has picked all of our matches for us, and you can choose him.
That'd be the best season of Love is Blind of all time. And they would probably
cultish. Like the pod situation already is very cultish.
Yeah.
So it would fit perfect.
Kieran and Megan, he gives her a Japanese ornament called an amamori that's supposed to bring you good fortune. And then he sprayed it with aftershave. It's so tacky.
Oh my God. Who else did that? Someone did that on the American version a couple years ago.
They all do it with like blankets. They do it like perfume.
Yeah.
My shirt. It just seems very tacky to do it with like an ornament that's supposed to bring you fortune, and then be like, oh, but I sprayed with my aftershave. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's so weird.
It is very weird.
I know of cultural significance. I sprayed some Axe body spray on it.
Yeah. Here's my underwear. Can you guess what the scent is? Try and guess.
It's smegma. Women's quarters. Sophie is talking about Kieran, and then Megan comes in screaming about the gift she just received. He gave this to me and not Sophie. Sophie sucks.
Gave me good fortune.
Sophie sucks. Sophie sucks.
Just quit now. Just quit now. Leave the show.
The men hear it and they start banging on the wall and chanting, Sophie sucks. Sophie
Leave the
sucks.
show.
Leave the show. Yeah, Sophie talks to a couple women. Is like, imagine a girl screaming like that about your man. And they're like, it's very territorial, but don't let it get to you. I'd be like, you might. I'd be honest to be like, you might be fucked, Sophie. Yeah. You could be very fucked in the situation because you
like,
get
what's your name again?
Yeah.
Sophie. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're the one.
Everyone wants to leave.
Yeah, you should probably go. You're not gonna do well. I don't have a problem with you, but
yeah,
sounds
to me like you're not opening up. So
yeah. Have you told him
You've slapped up all my G's.
You did, and he didn't give you a gift afterwards to give it to the other girl? You might as well just quit. You might get more scream time at this point for quitting.
Did Patrick match you too? Do you know? Did he match you too?
And she's like, "Oh, the master?
The master?
He's getting people through the walls now." Yeah, I gave him all my bank account information. And whatever the British
guy write it down as I read it out loud to him.
Yeah, and whatever the British equivalent of a social security number is. Well, this was more fun to recap than it was to watch.
Yeah, I agree. We'll get our silent disco in the next 2 episodes. We'll see.
We better. That would make it all worth it. Now I'm more excited for what's to happen. I see the map. I see the we got a couple of triangles. We have one couple together where we really don't trust the guy. It's a good time here on Love is Blind UK.
Do. Yep. We got Patrick. We got Sophie. And, I hope those 2 continue on.
And I missed Love is Blind. I was like, where's Love is Blind in my life? What's happening? So here we go. And we're going to be back tomorrow that is the 14th of August at 12 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. EST. We're recapping episodes 3 and 4. And then we're going to be back Friday, August 15th. Time to be announced. Recapping Perfect Match, the finale of Perfect Match season 3. I know. And you can join us on Tuesday. Which will not be live, but we will be releasing at patreon.com/realityalert, where we'll be having Love Center, our Patreon exclusive social media recap / weekly roundup of everything happening on Love is Blind UK. And we're going to also be covering our what happened in the Perfect Match finale social media. So you can check that out. Starts only $5 a month. And we have free trials if you just want to check it out. So do not miss that. It is some of the best stuff to come out of Love is Blind coverage. Also, happy birthday, Kim, coming up tomorrow. It's her birthday. Woo! Yeah, Ben, anything else?
No, happy birthday, Kim.
Happy birthday, Kim. It's almost your birthday. Follow us on social media, TikTok at Reality Alert Podcast, Instagram at Reality Alert Podcast, and leave us a voicemail at 1-804-BAD-BOYS. That's 1-804-223-2697.
Yeah, Brits, we want to hear your American accent.
We want to hear them. Do what we do, but almost as good. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your 2 best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
You've slapped up all my G's.